Hello everybody, my name is Hailey Jacob. I will be guiding your practice today. Thank you so much for opening this space for me to reach your heart and share my energy with you. So we will be starting with crossed legs, and just sit however you feel more comfortable, that your knees are comfortable and you feel that both bones that are located in your glutes are supporting the whole body. So just take a moment to take a deep inhale through the nose. You can close your eyes, you can leave them open, and exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Third time, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now, let me remind you, through the yoga practice, we are only going to breathe through our nostrils. So that means every inhalation and exhalation will be done through our nose. So right now we will start to take more conscious about this breath, and we will try to keep always this kind of breath through our nostrils, right? So inhaling, roll your shoulders up and down, exhale, forward. Inhale, up, back and down, exhale, forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now change directions, inhaling and exhaling all the time through your nose. Bring chin towards your chest and start to roll slowly your head towards the shoulder. Change directions and stay in any point that you feel you have some tension, that you feel you need to breathe into that specific point. And if you want to take it for the whole turn, just be very mindful when you're looking up, inhaling and exhaling all the time. Change directions. Inhaling and just feeling how your neck is. Is it tight? Is it sore? Maybe you need to hold in a specific point. And come back to center. Inhaling your arms up. Use this moment to reach through more beyond than the sky, beyond everything that you know. You want to connect through the universe and bring that energy through your center, through all your body. Feel that energy. You can put your hands in mudra like this, or you can just relax the palm of your hands looking up. And with the next inhale, we will start our practice formally with our inhaling and exhaling. Bring your hands together in prayer mudra. Take this moment to offer your practice to something, to a thought, to a mantra. This will be your intention throughout your practice, and you can come back to it every time that you're feeling distracted, that you're feeling your thoughts are getting too loud, and that you're not in the present moment. If you don't have one, I will offer to you mine, which is resilience. I like to offer my practice to this thought of resilience because I feel nowadays we can take advantage of this thought, thinking that we're powerful, that we have the power in our minds, in our hands, in our body, our physical, our spiritual body, to overcome anything that life presents to us. So now we will start. Push yourself forward and come to tabletop position. Make sure that your toes are tucked, that your knees are behind your hips, and the same with your wrists behind your shoulders. We will roll the shoulders how we did earlier, but this time drop the belly and look up to the sky. Inhaling, this is cow pose, and then just rolling in the opposite direction. This is for cat. Exhaling, push your spine up to the sky. So inhale, cow, looking up. Exhale, cat, looking down. Inhale, up for cow. Exhale, look down for cat. Repeat this a couple times on your own breath. Inhaling and exhaling all the time through your nostrils. Now, extend right leg back and push yourself towards that leg. You want to stretch all your hamstrings, and at the same time we want to activate our core by pushing ourselves all the way against our mat. So just inhale and exhale there. Activate your wrist. Elbows are activate forward. With your next inhale, lift your back leg and cross it over the other one and look to your toes. This way we will stretch all our side abs. Inhaling and exhaling, come back to center, change your leg, stretch the left leg back, pushing yourself so you can activate those hamstrings, those shoulders, always core active. With your next inhale, lift the leg, cross it over, and look back to your toes, stretching all your side. Come back to center. Now, so we keep activating our core, bring the right leg back. But if you feel comfortable enough, also bring your opposite arm up at the same time. Now, elbow and knee wants to encounter together in the middle at the same time that you're doing a cat spine. So, inhale, look forward and extend your leg back. Exhale, come into center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Awesome. Come back to tabletop position and change your leg. Now left leg, opposite arm, both come together up, core is activated, and elbow and knee comes together to the middle, and they expand outside. Inhaling for cat spine. Exhale, activating the core. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Come back to all fours. Now push your hips back and up for your first downward facing dog. And paddle your dog. You can bend one knee and push your weight towards that leg that is stretched and then change and push your weight there. And you can just breathe here, looking to see your navel and breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Looking forward, tiny baby steps. Walk all the way up and roll your spine, leaving your head for last. Really enjoying and feeling how each vertebrae is talking over the other one. Very well. So now that we are a little bit more warmed up, we will start by standing at our top of our mat, toes together, heels apart, activating our quads, kneecaps are active too, our core is inside. I'm also relaxing at the same time that my muscles are activated, but I'm also relaxing. I'm not like all tense and struggling. Remember, this is a practice that we want to connect with our body. We want to connect with our energy force. We don't want to force or push ourselves beyond our boundaries. We always want to respect our body. So, taking a deep inhale, rise your arms all the way to the sky, look up, and with your exhalation, bending from the hips, bring your torso close to your thighs. Exhaling here. With your next inhalation, we will go walking forward. This is flat back. The idea is that you elongate through your coccyx and through the crown of your head all the energy every time that you are here. But this is just a transition position, okay? So exhale, fall forward. Inhale, you can micro bend your knees if you feel it's too tight, and come back to center for Tadasana. So we will be repeating this 2 more times. So inhale, up, exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look to expand that energy. Exhale, bending through the knees. Inhale, all the way, rising up. Exhale, come back to Tadasana. One more time, inhaling up. Exhaling, bending towards the thighs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. This is a good time, a good opportunity to have a little bit of water. I hope that you guys are enjoying this practice. It's good that we keep hydrated through our practice, especially if we are beginners. There is more experienced practitioners that they don't drink water during the practice, but maybe in other opportunity I will tell you a little bit more about that. So let's bring this vinyasa. Let's add some movements to that. So inhaling up, maybe a slight back bend. Exhaling, fall forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, pressing your hands next to your feet. Bring right foot back for lunge. In the lunge, bring your hips down. Check that you have 90 degrees with your front leg and roll the shoulders back. Bring your weight distributed between your legs. Don't keep all the weight in the front leg. You want to distribute it. Now, bring the other leg back. Downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Try to look your navel. Heels are trying to reach the mat, but maybe you have short tendons here, like me, so if it doesn't reach, it's okay. When you're done your third breath out, exhaling, bring your leg forward and bring the other leg forward and rise all the way up. Hands back to center. One more time. Inhaling, maybe back bend. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Now left foot, it's reaching all the way out. Take a deep inhale. Feel your lunge. Make sure you have 90 degrees here. And now bring both feet for plank and then downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here and hold your downward facing dog until you're ready. When you're ready, come back to your child's pose. This is the pose that we use to rest through our practice at any point. Never feel that you have to keep going because other people in your class or even your teacher has a more advanced practice. We all have our stages and this is our release pose. So come back to it at any time that you feel is necessary. But if you want to come back to the practice, to the vinyasa, make your way to Tadasana, standing in the front of your mat again. So let's include more movements. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, pressing your hands. Right foot goes back. Left follows. Now coming to Chaturanga, or maybe this is too much. You want to come to 8 points of support. This is totally fine. And then up dog. Make sure that you only go all the way up if you have enough practice for back bend. If not, you can come here. This is okay. You can even untug your toes and stay here. Completely fine. Okay? So up dog, downward facing dog. Hold for 3. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Look up. Bring your feet between your hands. Bring the other one and raise all the way up for Tadasana. One more time. Inhaling up, maybe back bend. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot behind. Right foot follows. Plank. Chaturanga, or 8 points of support. Coming to up dog, maybe here or here. And then downward facing dog, holding for 3. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and enjoy the stops. Enjoy the holds, because these are the poses that allow us to go deeper into one pose. Okay, if you are done, your third breath in downward facing dog, bring your right foot outside of your right hand. So you want to keep, let me show you in the front. You want to keep your foot in the edge, in the outer edge of your mat. This is lizard pose, and we want to use this pose to open our hips and also to stretch our hip flexors. So depending how your practice is and how flexible you are, you might want to use props here. You can always come to a block. You can also have your knee down. Let me show you. You can come here and have your knee down. Maybe bring forearms forward. But breathing into this pose until we feel how slowly it releases just a little bit more. Our hips, flexors. Maybe you want to try stretching all the way if you're very flexible. Maybe you want to put your forearms directly into the mat. So when you feel that you had enough in lizard pose, come back up. Bring your opposite hand from the foot that you have in front to the middle, and placing your knee in the mat, open up for a torsion. So we're here. Torsion for our spine. Come back to your front. Walk that foot inside for pigeon pose and release the knee close to your right wrist. Placing, maybe you're here, placing a block also helps for this pose. You can place it underneath your glute and just feel here. How are you in pigeon pose? Inhaling up and maybe just reaching your arms a little bit forward. Maybe you are flexible and you have a steady practice, so this is a good moment to bring forearms down or your forehead down. Just enjoying here, feeling the release from my hips. Start to walk your torso up. Bring your hands to the back of your body and windshield your knees one way and the other. So we release the leg. And also the hip flexor, right? That we extended for a long time. Okay, coming back to downward facing dog. Inhaling. With your exhale, bring left foot forward outside my left hand for lizard pose. Again, I wanna open the hips using this pose. I can place my knee down also. If I have sensitive knees, I can show you with this mat, I can always lift this, bring it back, so it's like double or triple, and you can use it as a knee pad, because sometimes it's too much for our knees, these positions. So maybe you want to support yourself, maybe you want to tuck your toes and lift the knee, so you can go a little bit deeper. Maybe forearms come to the floor. Maybe you release your forehead to the floor. Depending on your practice, always listening to your body. So right now we're in lizard pose here. Enjoying. Smile and breathe. Come back to your intention. Come back to being resilient. Now push your torso up and walk your foot in all the way towards the other wrist. For pigeon pose, come back again, maybe to your block. Tuck it underneath your glute if you are too tight, or if you're flexible, if you have been practicing for many years, come all the way to your forearms and then to your forehead. Always remember to inhale and exhale through your nose. Start to walk your hands up. Bring your hands to your back and windshield. Again, your knees to the side, to the other, so you can release your hip flexors. Okay, now laying on your back, hugging your knees and crossing one foot over the other one. You can grab your feet like this and bring them together to your body. So usually this feels very nice. You can roll to the side, you can hug yourself here, you can circle your knees one way and the other. Just take a moment to relax here. Now, grab your shins and start to roll yourself back and forth until you have enough momentum to stand up. It's also fun to do, that's why I enjoy doing that. So now we will need a strap. So if you have something like this, like a strap, sometimes I even use my sock if it's long enough, or anything that you can use like this, okay? You can also put it around your neck so it's ready for us to use. So standing in Tadasana in front of our mat, this time we will keep feet parallel and right underneath our hips. Here, start to activate again all your legs, kneecaps, quads, abs, shoulders are relaxed and down. And of course, a smile in my face. Inhale, shift your weight towards your left leg. Now, bring your knee towards your chest. Grab it with the same hand that the knee that you're lifting. This is just to test how is your balance. Sometimes my balance is really nice, sometimes it's off. So that depends mostly, I believe it's like related to my mind state. So I think that's one of the reasons, and of course practice, like everything. So if you feel that this is enough for you, you can always stay here and do the variations with your knee bend. But if you want to maybe move a little bit more forward, if you want to test yourself, you can use your strap, put it around the ball of your feet, never in the arch, always in the ball of your feet or the metatarsus, and extend forward. You can, some people like to do this, so you're like more stable. Inhaling and exhaling and growing up and connecting down to the earth. When you're ready, grab your strap very slowly with the same hand of your leg that is up. Bring your left hand to your hip and start to slowly open the leg to the side. Inhale. Maybe you want to have your drishti, your focus point, in a place that it's forward in front of you. Maybe you want to look into the tip of your nose like this. When you're ready, Start to bring your leg to the front. And this time, inhaling up and exhaling, we will fall towards the leg. Resilience. Resilience at any point of my life. Resilient in anything that life puts to me in this life. Okay, coming back to center, slowly releasing the strap. Bring your leg all the way back for warrior 3. Inhale and exhale here. Now you realize that your leg can support you longer than you might think. So one more time, swing your leg forward, barely touching the floor for figure 4. Start to go down. If you stay here, it's fine. If you want to go forward, bring your hands to the mat. If you want to turn this into an arm balance, this is a great opportunity. Just shift your weight forward and use this opportunity for arm balance. Coming back, maybe a little bit more graciously than I did. I wasn't honestly expecting that was going to go all the way down, all the way up, but that's practice. Zero expectations, and it will show you. Okay, now let's do the left leg. Taking a deep inhale, feet are parallels, down the hip. Inhale, oh, don't forget your strap. Inhale, shift your weight. Bring your leg up. Use your strap. Remember, if you did the first time your knee, it's completely fine. Just go from here to here, then here, and warrior 3. Okay, but if you want to try the strap with me, let's do it. Let's put it around the ball of our feet, maybe rolling and growing up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Enjoying the moment. Researching what are the limits for my body, my physical body. What are the limits for my spiritual body? If I never try, if I never test, how I'm gonna be able to know what is my full power? So slowly open to the side. Always feeling, always growing up. Now come back to center. Inhale. With your exhale, forward. Ooh. My leg is shaking. That it's okay. Come back up slowly. Now more than ever. Now that it's shaking, I am more resilient. And now I go to feel the power of my warrior 3. Very good. Feel the connection. Feel the power that you have. Inhale. And with the exhalation, come back forward for figure 4, crossing over the knee, never on the kneecap. I'm bending my left leg. Inhale. If you try the arm balance in the other side, let's try this side. So, oops. Bring your hands towards the mat and push yourself forward. Okay. Always with humble heart during our practice. Always joyful and grateful about what our body can do. Now step all the way back to open your legs like this. I'm just gonna shift so you can see me in front, but if you stay here in your practice at home, it's completely fine. Good opportunity for water, for a break. Everybody, hi. The people that is watching my live Instagram, Highly Yoga. You can follow me there too. Okay, so now standing with our legs open to the side, rise your arms up. Again, use this opportunity to bring all the energy of the universe through your central line, through your crown, and empower, invigorate your body. One more time, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, exhale, cactus arm, goddess pose. Toes are looking to the corners of my mat. Knees are open to the side, and I want to pull towards the earth and towards the sky for goddess pose. Enjoy. Feel the power. If you wanna go crazy here, lift your heels. Feel the shakiness of your legs like me. And come back. Heels down to mat. Stretching your legs. Toes are changing. Now they look to the front. Interlacing hands. Back in the back of my body. I will press my hands, tight my glutes, activate my core, and with a flat back, go all the way down. Forward fold with wide legs. Inhale and exhale while you release your shoulders. Mindfully and very careful, bend your elbows and release hands to the mat. You can walk your torso a little bit more, or you can slowly bring your hands towards your hip and slowly, slowly come back up with a flat spine. Very slowly, so we avoid rush head. And then step all the way back to the front of your mat. Great opportunity again to drink water, and we will meet in child's pose. Let's all come back here to child's pose. Take a couple of minutes. Maybe the people need to catch their breath, and I will just check one thing. I left my watch, so I wanted to have a watch close by. Perfect. So continue with our practice. Now we are in child's pose. Here we will push ourselves up, crossing our legs and extending forward for Dandasana. In this position, bring your right foot towards the internal part of your contrary elbow. So they encounter themselves and you hug around like a baby and just roll to one side and the other and bring this foot, this leg, this shin close to your chest. Inhale. With your exhale, place the sole of your foot outside of your quad, the quad of the leg that is extended in front of you. Bring knee close to the chest. You can stay here, but if you want to do another torsion for your spine, lift the contrary arm, and then knee and elbow, they want to encounter again, and use this arm as a leverage to turn to the wavy wall. In every inhalation, let me show you this way. With every inhalation, I grow up. With every exhalation, I cross a little bit more back. I twist is the word that I was looking for. I twist a little bit more. So inhale, grow up, exhale, twist. One more. When you come back, let's do this position. This is just a counter pose. So it's just like to stretch to the other side. So change your legs. Now let's do the left leg. The sole of your feet encounters the internal part of your opposite elbow, and then wrap around and wrap around. You can hold your fingers like this and bring your shin close to your chest and just roll one side to the other. So we open this, we stretch our glutes muscles. Now place the sole of your feet outside of your quad, the quad of the extended leg that you have in front of you, and now push your knee towards your chest. Inhale and exhale. If you did it the other side, then try this side, rising your arm up, crossing, and then opposite elbow and knee encounter. And now let's do our spinal twist. So inhale, grow up, exhale, twist back. Inhale, up, and exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhaling up and exhaling, twisting a little bit more. Coming back to center, counter posing. Now, place both sole of your feet down in the mat and slowly roll your spine towards the mat. Inhale. Place your hands close to your heels. Like feel that you are barely touching them. Exhale, roll your shoulders up towards the ears and open some space down and maybe wiggle a little bit. So the idea is that you are fully supported on your back. Inhaling, bring your your hips towards the sky. For bridge pose, exhale, come back down. Inhale, come up for bridge pose. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, bring hips towards the sky. This time, interlace your fingers, your hands in the back, and wiggle again your shoulders so you open more space and maybe push towards the sky, your quads, your hips, your abs. Just a little bit more. Breathe in here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Releasing hands. Walk your shoulders again and slowly placing vertebrae by vertebrae towards the mat. Now here we will do again the one that we did, grabbing our shins and rolling back and forth, but this time when we do this we will go to shoulder stand. So I only recommend shoulder stand to experienced practitioners. If this is your first class, maybe try to bridges again here until we prepare the body a little bit more for a position that is demanding like this. If you are an experienced practitioner, remember to never turn your head while you are with your legs up and always breathing, always breathe. So let me show you how we will enter this pose. I love this entrance because I feel it's fun and it also helps you to lose a little bit of the fear that sometimes we have entering these a little bit more advanced poses. So rolling here, 2 and 3, place elbows, squeeze them next to your ribs, place your hands in your lower back, and then with your knees close to your forehead, push to the sky. Inhale and exhale, maybe walking your elbows a little bit more. And here you can take any variations that you do in your practice. When you're ready, bring knees towards the forehead and slowly rolling your spine on the mat. Very slowly, placing your legs extending on the mat. Now again, squeeze elbows while you place the crown of your head on the mat and lift. You feel like you're lifting from the heart towards the sky. Elbows come together, they squeeze together for fish pose. Inhale and exhale. Slowly releasing the pose. Bring your knees together in close to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe bring your nose in between your knees. Bring flex feet together and close to your body, and with the peace fingers, grab your toes. Make a 90-degree angle with your legs for happy baby pose. And just be a happy baby. Enjoying here, inhale and exhale. taking any final movements that you need to take. Maybe drinking some more water before going to our final pose. So if you're ready here, release one leg towards the corner of your mat. Make sure you don't have anything close that is bothering you. Release the other leg to the other corner of the mat. Place both hands, this part, the palm of your hand, it's looking up to receive energy. And I will be sitting because I need to guide you through this meditation that we do in Shavasana. So Shavasana, it's the moment that we take advantage to connect with our energy source. Shavasana, it's the gift of the yoga practice. So I believe this is one of the most important parts of our practice. Use it for really let go. You will hear a bell when the 7 minutes are done, and then we will close our practice. But for now, just release your feet, release your legs, release your abs, release your chest, shoulders, and arms. Release your fingers, release your throat, release all the muscles in your face, release your ears, release the tongue, your tongue, release it. It's not like stuck anywhere, it's not pressing, it's just resting in the back. And lastly, release your eyes, close them, and sink them in your cavities, in your eye cavities. Just take this moment to connect and to enjoy. Now start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Start to bring the awareness to your physical body. Stretch your arms up. Interlace your fingers and stretch like you just wake up in the morning. Now leave your right arm up and roll to the side for fetal position and use your arm as a pillow. Fetal position, the first pose that we did in our bellies, in our mom's bellies, in our mom's womb. The first position that I took in my human force, my human body, my human life. Take this power of beginning. Take this power that you gain and slowly push yourself up, keeping your eyes down, keeping your gaze down, and make your way to seated position. You can leave your hands in your knees. You can bring them together in prayer. Let's close this practice with one Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I thank you with all my love, with all my energy, that you allow me to come and share this moment with you and share this energy with you. Thank you for come and practice with me and share your energy with me. Namaste.